everyone, how are you doing? I hope you are doing wonderfully. I am actually doing pretty well. I was just thinking about this past week and nothing really out of the ordinary, exciting, crazy happened, and it's kind of awesome. I feel like every week there's either a race or some sort of event is happening, and kind of this past week it just was normal. And it was kind of nice to be able to use this time to really start getting into a routine. As we know, last week I started paper tracking, which I had never done before in the 3.5 years of Weight Watchers, and it's kind of an interesting experiment. I wanted to do it, one, because I needed the change, but two, so many of my members are paper trackers that I really wanted to see what they experience just to help me be a better Weight Watchers leader all around. And I found that it's really making the decisions I make a little more permanent. Writing in like that actual pen of writing it down instead of just like clicking and dragging a favorite on my phone is making me a little bit more aware, and it's not really necessarily always changing the decisions, but it's still making me think before I do it. And I had a huge incident on Friday night where I ate like 20 points worth of chips, which normally I would have just like thrown my hands up in the air and been like, oh, I'm a horrible Weight Watchers member, just like screw the whole week, even though that was day one of my week. But I actually tracked it and moved on, and I got up the next day and said I did what I did, and now we learned from it and we move on. And that's how you're supposed to flip a slip up, right? That's what we talked about in Weight Watchers last week. So it was nice to actually prove to myself that I can do it. And, you know, I might have to do something differently the next time, but each opportunity is a chance to learn. It's always feedback, not failure from anything, all right? And the product of the week this week is these cool Crystal Light Raspberry Ice. I drink 120 ounces of water a day, and so I'm going to try this week to kind of switch it up, at least for one of them, because water is kind of boring on its own, right? So this is 0 points. I think it's 5 calories for a pack or 10 calories for one pack, but either way it's 0 points, and I thought maybe I'd try it just for one of my waters a day just to give it a little kick. All right, so I'll see you guys next week. Have a great